let's jump over to the big fight that everybody wants to talk about with the biggest humans in the world. Deontay Wilder, your guy, versus Anthony Joshua. What's the latest with that? What do you know?
I mean, there's no latest. I mean, there's Eddie threw out an offer that he made public before, contemporaneously with its receipt, and I didn't really take it much seriously as an offer. I don't think Eddie threw it out with the intention that it was going to be accepted or as a real good faith, like here, like let's try to get a deal done kind of offer. But I've said the same thing consistently, and I guess I don't want to. This like topic is starting to irritate me, and it's no fault of yours, but it's starting to irritate me because here's the reality: the fight will happen when everybody involved really wants to make it, and that includes Eddie and Team Joshua. And when everyone really wants to make a deal, it's not going to be social media bantering that's going to make a deal, and it's not going to be someone buying out another. It's not how this kind of deal is going to work. I mean, in the long run. And it's going to happen through a discussion of, okay, here's how we're going to handle A, B, C, D, and E, revenue streams, and here's how we're going to cut a deal that's fair and reflects the value of both guys. And you sit there and you do a deal that ultimately, like, neither one of you is thrilled with, but you both feel like you made a fair deal. That's how a deal gets done. They don't happen through social media warfare. So it'll happen when it's going to happen, and it's not going to be a Mayweather-Pacquiao kind of weight because no one's that crazy. With the heavyweights and with guys like this, every fight is an adventure. Just ask Joshua in his last fight, and frankly, ask Deontay too, who had to recover from being really badly hurt to knock out Ortiz, yeah. So I mean, you sit there and you wait something out too long, and you wind up killing it because some external thing comes in, and oh my God, all of a sudden this mega fight's not there any longer. So I mean, this will happen, and it'll happen in due course. It'll just happen when everybody's really ready to sit down and get it done.
Yeah, and I almost get the sense that when you guys go silent on it, that's when it'll get announced, not when you're talking deal points and take it or leave it. When I heard take it or leave it, that just says you don't want the fight right now. It just seems pretty clear.
Yeah, I mean, but look, I mean, I don't. I think that you don't even. I don't have to say anything. I mean, like if you're just following and reading what's going on out there, it's almost self-evident. That being said, I think the fight will build for a little bit while longer, and then there'll be enough money there to satisfy Joshua and everybody else there that it makes sense. And in the meantime, Joshua will probably get a payday or two, and that's my guess that then it'll happen. I mean, if they really want to make a fight right now, I think you're right. I think you're not going to hear anything, and then you're going to wake up and go, oh my God, they made the fight. Because I think it's a lot more likely to happen that way. When you're already positioning the press in the negotiation process, you already know where it's ending. Do you know what I mean? Like you're right. Sitting there and you're involving the press. If you're doing that, that's not what you do when you try to make a deal.
Yeah, no, fair enough.